Are you one of those people who complain about always being broke? Corey Blake from New Horizons is with us, and we're talking about the reasons why people go broke there, Corey, and what do we need to understand about money so we aren't broke all the time?
Well, the fact is that most people don't really understand money. The number one reason people are broke is because they think money equals wealth, when actually it doesn't. Let me explain. If you have $1 million in the bank, but you're in debt up to $1,001,001, you're still broke. Just because you have money doesn't necessarily mean that you're rich.
Well, that is very true. What about that person that you see out there? They have a lot of nice, expensive toys, but they seem to be always broke. What's the deal there?
I'm certainly not one of those people, but let me talk about that. So I'm glad you brought it up. Here we're talking about assets versus investments.
Okay.
You know, owning that fancy new great car is great, but it's not an investment. It's a debt. It's a liability. It depreciates in value and ends up costing you more money over time. The key here is most millionaires spend their money on investments, things that's going to pay them back over time, not assets.
So what you're saying is you should scour eBay for that $500 fixer-upper car. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That
if that's what you can afford, that's what you need to buy.
That would actually be smart. So which is better than saving or investing?
Well, having a good, relatively large savings account or checking account or even a money market account is not an investment. Okay. Having cash on hand is good, but you got to find a balance between your savings and your investment portfolio in order to really build wealth.
So you kind of want to have a good mix of both there. You want to have some savings in case of some trouble, but you also want to build your wealth as well. So living paycheck to paycheck and obsessing over money is another common reason for people being broke. I know I hear a lot of this talk in the newsroom in our business, living paycheck to paycheck. Any tips here?
Yeah, don't look at your income as the next paycheck. Rather than thinking about it, as the next 2 weeks or the next month, think about it long term. Think about the next 6 months or the next year of income. Focus on making year-over-year increases in your income. For example, you could start your own side business. The key is making a plan to end the cycle of being broke.
Right. You have to think long-term when it comes to this stuff, not just collect a bunch of things that aren't worth value. You need to think about saving and investing. All good tips this morning, Corey. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.